Law enforcement did something that is potentially very clever. See that information poster up on the screen is asking the public for any information about the murder of a local Indiana businessman named Robert Scott Parrish. Law enforcement decided to put the same information on the posters on playing cards, and Fort Wayne, Indiana police placed these playing cards inside of the local county jail. And on that four of spades is the information about the unsolved murder of Robert Scott Parrish. Parrish was found dead inside of the bathroom of his home on Vermont Avenue. He was fully clothed and he had suffered one gunshot to the head. There was a .40 caliber brass shell casing on the bathroom floor. Parrish was murdered March 29, 2006, and the case grew cold even though detectives got what turned out to be solid leads as early as 2008. Well, in May 2024, Derek Johnson, a.k.a. King Quinte, a.k.a. Q, was charged with felony murder. He entered a guilty plea, and the felony part of the murder was dropped. Why felony murder? Because it was a murder in the course of a robbery. See, police found in Parrish's home a marijuana grow, and Derek Johnson, he made his living basically robbing people for money and drugs. He stole 2 marijuana plants from Scott Parrish after shooting Parrish in the head. How did they know each other? Derek Johnson said that he'd worked a few construction jobs with Parrish and that he bought, quote, some real good weed from Scott Parrish. Scott Parrish was a local business owner. He owned a wallpaper and painting business. And Derek Johnson, well, he had gang affiliations. And when he made this plea, he was already serving over 30 years for robbing and shooting an entirely different man. Detectives do say that they believe that the playing cards they placed in the local jails played a role in helping to solve Parrish's murder. But why do I say it's potentially dangerous? Because it is only natural for a person who is not free, who is in jail, to want their freedom. And there are a lot of instances where inmates will say anything to get out of jail. In this case, Derek Johnson did turn out to be the killer of Robert Parrish. He pleaded guilty to it. But be mindful, because there are plenty of documented cases where inmates have come forward offering law enforcement information on another crime in order to get out of jail themselves, and consequently, it's been discovered that that informant, that inmate who came forward, lied through his or her teeth so that they could get out of jail, even if it meant putting a possibly innocent person in their place.